artists. We are going to try to make our own Gond paintings today. So we're going to make a goldfish. The first thing I want you to remember is that when we're doing this, we're going to draw big on our paper. We want our fish to take up most of our paper. So to help you draw big, the first thing I want you to do is draw a dot near one edge of the paper about a finger's width away. So the way you can do this, and since you all have smaller fingers than I do, I'm going to use my pinky, but you can use your index finger or one of these fingers. Put your finger all the way up to the edge of your paper, just like I have it, and then you're going to draw a dot. Now that you have your dot, you're going to draw a circle around it to make the fish's eye. You can fill in this pupil with a black crayon or your pencil if you'd like to, or you can just leave it the way it is. I went ahead and filled mine in, and I left a little white dot. That makes its eye look more real, but you can fill it in all the way if you want. Now I want you to draw a short line on the opposite side of the paper. Don't make it too close to the edge though. Here again, you can use your finger as a guide. So I'm going to put my finger near the top, line it all the way up to the edge of the paper, and then draw my line right where it was. Now I want you to draw a curved line that kind of wraps around the eye like a U. Watch me closely and then you do it. This is going to be the top of our fish's head. So I'm going to start near the eye and curve my line around like a U. Now we're going to connect this tail line with the line that makes the head. We're going to start by the head and curve our line around to meet the tail. Now our head and our tail are connected. Now we're going to connect the bottom of our fish's mouth with the end of the tail over here. So to do that, we're going to start at the mouth and curve our line around to meet the tail. Watch me first and then you can do it. I curved my line to make the fish's body. Fishes have kind of curvy bodies, so I wanted to curve that line in a little bit. And it looks like I didn't make my line for my tail quite long enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and make that a little bit longer, but you don't have to do that if yours is fine. Now we're going to make our fish's tail. We're going to start in the middle of our short line and make a curved line outward, just like that. And then we'll do it again to make the other side of our fish's tail. Now we're going to connect the short tail, this short line, with these lines here to make a fancy fishtail. So we just go up the short line and around like that. Here again, we go up the short line and around like that. And you can curve your line to make your fish's tail a little more fancy. Also, I forgot to say this in the beginning, but we're using pencil to do this. So if you make a mistake, you can always erase and start over. Now we're going to add 4 fins to our fish. You can put these anywhere, but I'm going to put one here, one here, and then one on the back, and another one on the back. Now we're going to make another line near our fish's tail, and then we're going to make a line close to our fish's head and the fins to separate the head from its body. So we need two curved lines near the eye, but not right next to the eye. Now we're going to fill in our fish's body with different patterns. You can choose whatever patterns you want. If you want to use wavy lines repeated, zigzags, curved lines, curly lines, whatever you want. I think today I'm going to make a pattern with curved lines because I think that's going to look like fish scales. And it helps me when I make my pattern to count the number of lines. So for this one I made 1, 2, 3, 4 lines. Gonna go again. 1, 2, 3, 4 curved lines. Now I'm going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down here, 1, 2, 3, 4. And repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm also going to add some patterns in my fish's fins and my fish's tail. For this, I'm going to use some diagonal lines. I think I'll use wavy lines on the tail to show movement. I'm going to go into this ring around my fish's head and add a pattern of dots. Now you can color in your fish with whatever colors you would like. I don't have any crayons at home, so I'm going to use my colored pencils. Something you can do is also make a pattern with your colors. So on my fish's tail, I'm using green and yellow. I have yellow, green, yellow, green. That's a pattern. If you have a parent helping you, something fun you can do is water down your marker a little bit with some water. I'm going to show you how to do this. You don't have to do this for your painting. Mine got a little messy, but that's okay. You might want to take a paper towel or some tissues to put under your drawing so that your table doesn't get wet. You can also do this on the background of your drawing to make it look like the fish is swimming in water. So I'm going to make some wavy lines to show water, and then I'm going to put some water down and make a pattern of wavy lines. It works a little bit better if you use the marker first and then put the water. It takes a little while, but the water will soak into your marker and cause it to get blurry, which I think looks really pretty. All right, artists, I hope you have fun making your Gond fishes. I can't wait to see what you create.